Castle Rock is a new series set to air on Hulu later this month based on the work of Stephen King. It looks fantastic, so I had to put this video together to unpack some of the really cool Easter eggs and references to the novels. So here we go. The trailer opens with a shot of Shawshank Prison. Yes, the same prison found in the 1994 film, The Shawshank Redemption, which was based off the King novel Rita Hayworth and The Shawshank Redemption. If you notice in the left corner, the unusual amount of mist, very similar to that found in King's novel The Mist. Now, is it connected? We'll just have to find out for ourselves. Next we get a glimpse of this mysterious man played by Bill Skarsgård, who you may remember as Pennywise in the 2017 adaptation of King's novel, It. Now in this series, Skarsgård will not be playing the fear-loving clown, rather who or what his character is remains to be seen. Here we get another aerial shot of Shawshank, clearly an homage to the film before we're introduced to Alan Pangborn, played here by Scott Glenn. Pangborn was the protagonist in King's Needful Things and was the sheriff of Castle Rock from 1981 to 1991. With a drink in his hand and looking a little worse for wear, I think it's fair to assume that he's either retired or long since left the force. Now we have a quick clip that's just chock full of Cujo references. Here you can see the headline of the Castle Rock Call, the local newspaper found in several King novels, stating "Rabid dog tears through town," with the words "4 victims" underlined. Notice also the names Tad Trenton and Joe Camber, among others, who are characters in Cujo. And this one just speaks for itself. Here we have an appearance by Sissy Spacek, who's known for her iconic role in Brian De Palma's King adaptation of Carrie. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen my video on Carrie, you should definitely check it out. Then we're sent to Juniper Hill, a psychiatric hospital featured in such King novels as It, Insomnia, Bag of Bones, and Gerald's Game. A hospital which housed such characters as Henry Bowers, Nettie Cobb, and Raymond Jobert. We then get our first glimpse of Molly Strand, played by Melanie Lynskey, who also played in a miniseries adaptation of King's Rose Red. She plays a real estate agent, and a few moments later we see an open house sign with balloons, eerily reminiscent of It, and if you listen closely, when this shot comes up, you can hear the faint laughter of children. I don't know about you guys, but this just looks like Dreamcatcher. Now we get to an unknown man feverishly digging into the woods, which gives me big Tommyknocker vibes, which, for those of you who don't know, is about a town that gradually falls under the influence of a mysterious object buried in the woods. Again, a few moments later, we're back in the woods in what seems to be some sort of telepathy, which again is used in Tommyknockers and other King novels. Dead bird alert, possibly sparrows, which would be a reference to The Dark Half, in which the protagonist can control birds. And here a few seconds later, we see them flying in the air. The shot here is a point of view of a casket, possibly the same casket we saw earlier with Molly and the strange bandage head people. Chosen Jacobs, who is also one of the kids in It. Silver bullet, anyone? Okay, maybe it's not silver, but that would be cool. And here we have an iconic shot, clearly an homage to the bathroom scene in It, and even the opening of Carrie. Here's a random shot of some chess pieces featuring the King, which just might be a shout out to Stephen King himself. And finally we have a brief glimpse of this visitor badge, which looks like it could be for Juniper Hill. It features a juniper tree, and is similar to the emblem/logo found on the guard a few moments earlier. So there you have it. Did I miss anything? I want to hear from you below, and be sure to like and subscribe. Castle Rock premieres on Hulu on July 25th with 3 episodes. I'm excited to see it. I hope you are too.